Good morning, my friends. Welcome to Storytime. Oh, it is a beautiful day out today. A great day to be reading, either inside like we're doing today, or you know what? The weather is gorgeous today here. You can be outside, maybe at the park. Take your book there and a blanket and your lunch, and you can read with your favorite adult or with your siblings. Oh, it's going to be a great day today to do some reading and get some sunshine. You know what? We have a fun topic that we're reading about today. We're going to read about soup. Can you believe it? On the warmest day of the year, we decided to read about soup. But you know what? There are some recipes that you can fix when it's warm outside. You can make a chill soup, but my favorite soup is chicken noodle soup or tomato soup. Those make me feel so warm and cozy. I like those soups. But we're going to read some fun stories. But you know what? First, we have a couple things to get started. So I'm going to sit my books down and I'm going to get my apron because I forgot to grab my apron before I sat down, and this is exciting today to see what's in my pocket. Okay. I have something in my pocket. It's the letter of the week. Keep it very close to me, but I guess you can take a peek, and I'm going to take it out to show you my clues. Which letter do you choose? Okay. Let me see what I have here. Oh, wait a minute. I might have to take this out the packet to show you guys because you may not can recognize this in the packet. Let's see what it is. If you do any sewing, then you may recognize this. But this is... Wow, look what Miss Tonya has. Oh, this is so much fun. This is a zipper. Oh my goodness, this is how a zipper looks before it is in your clothing. Now this is an extra long zipper, like for a coat or something. It cannot be for any pants. It has to be for something like a coat. Something long that you wear, like a long dress or something like this. But isn't this cool? A zipper. Wow. Okay, let's see what else I have in my pocket. Oh my goodness, my friends, look. I have a zebra in my pocket. Oh, it's just a plastic zebra. Oh, I like zebras. Zebras has become my favorite new animal. And oh my goodness, look what else I have. Do you recognize this? I have some zucchini in my pocket. You know what? I can probably use these zucchinis for my soup. If I make some vegetable soup, I can throw in some zucchinis. They're good and good for you. Oh, so I have zucchini, a zipper, a zebra. Oh, you know, this is my favorite. Do you see our clue there? Let's see. Oh, look. I have a teeny tiny zipper. It's yellow. This would be just right for something that you may wear because it's a small zipper. I have a number 0. I have another zebra. Wow, look at that. Oh, I have a sign. Can you read what that sign says? Zoo. Oh, we like to go to the zoo. And look what I have here. Oh. This is a stitch. This is a zigzag. Oh my goodness. You know what? I don't see too many things with a zigzag stitch anymore. But sometimes you may be able to find a zigzag stitch in your clothing, okay? And oh, look at this plastic zucchini. Oh my goodness. I like my real ones much better than that plastic zucchini. So our letter for the day must be the letter Z. You know what that means? That means we have learned the entire alphabet and we are now with the letter Z. Oh my goodness, can we make the letter Z in sign language? We hold up our index finger and we go across, down, and across. Let's do that again. Across, down, and across. That's how we make the letter Z in sign language. So let's review, okay? You ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Good job! Oh my goodness! You guys are fantastic! You know what? If you're like me, you're probably going to have to practice your alphabet. So make sure you get your favorite adult to help you with your alphabet in sign language, and that way you won't forget. Because sometimes if you don't use it, you'll forget. And we're going to keep going over some of our alphabet as we continue with story time. We did a fantastic job, and we're going on and learning our alphabet. So that's fun. Let me see, what did I do with my little... Oh, there it is. It was hiding from me. My rhyme box. So my friends, you know what? I couldn't find a rhyme card for the letter Z. So we're just going to do our phonics sound, okay? So if you have your listening ears on, let's see who are my friends that are listening. So we have More Daycare that's listening today. And we have Ann Carter and her daycare that's listening, and Mary and Elliot and maybe Audrey that's listening today. And look at that. I see a Timmy Carter that's listening today. I think I know him. Let's see. I hope you have your listening ears on because let's get ready. You ready? Shh.
Z. Z says Z says every letter makes a sound. Z says
Good job, my friends. Yes. Good job. So make sure you practice that sound for the letter Z. So when you come across it in a book, you will know what sound to make, okay? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to read a book. Let's see. I want to read the book, Some Friends to Feed. Oh my goodness, before COVID, I was always feeding some friends. But this is a story about some friends that's going to make some soup out of rocks. Wait a minute. I like tomato soup, chicken noodle soup. I don't know if I like soup made of rocks. I haven't had that before. But we have to see how it's made. Because maybe we'll have to give it a try, okay? So let's read Some Friends to Feed. The story of stone soup. Ooh, look. Look at all of these stones. Oh my goodness. This book is written by Pete Seeger. Some Friends to Feed. A long, long time ago, there was a war. And after the war, there was a famine. Well, a famine means that there's not enough food to eat, okay? That means it wasn't food for anyone. Imagine not eating for one day. Imagine not eating for 3 days. Well, early one morning, a soldier making his way home came to a small village, and he hadn't eaten in 5 days. He asked for food at the first house he saw. "You're hungry?" said the farmer's wife. "This whole village is hungry. Soldiers have robbed us of everything," and she slammed the door. "Food?" growled the blacksmith. "We're so hungry, we're eating grass." "Only animals eat grass," said the soldier. "Well, we can't very well eat stones, can we?" And he slammed the door. The soldier walked away hungry, but the blacksmith had given him an idea. At the village well, the soldier asked, "Who wants to make some stone soup?" The villagers thought he was joking. A soup made from stones? "Of course," said the soldier. "Stone soup is delicious." "Until the stones break your teeth," sneered a woman washing clothes. But the children were curious. "How do you make stone soup?" the youngest girl asked. "First, we need the biggest pot you can find," said the soldier. Together, the children rolled out a huge pot. "What does stone soup taste like?" the youngest boy asked. "That depends," said the soldier. "What kinds of stones do you have around here?" The children dashed off and came back with some stones. "This one is too bumpy," said the soldier. "That one is too long and thin. But these smooth, roundish stones are perfect." "Playing tricks on children," grumbled the grown-ups. The children filled the pot with water. The soldier built a fire. He washed the stones and added them one at a time. "This stone looks particularly tasty," he said, and he started to sing a little song. "Stone soup is what you need when you have some friends to feed. Step right up with what you got. Add your stones to the big soup pot." When the water came to a boil, the soldier tasted the soup. He said. "Is it ready?" asked the children. "Not quite yet," said the soldier. "It needs a little salt." "Ridiculous," shouted the grown-ups. But the blacksmith's brave little girl said, "We don't have much, but our family could spare a little salt. Stone soup is what you need when you have some friends to feed. Step right up with what you got. Add your salt to the big soup pot." "This is going to be excellent stone soup," said the soldier. "But it would be even better with a bone or two." "We don't have much," said the farmer's son, "but I know where I can get a few bones." And he ran home and he came back with some. And all the children sang, "Stone soup is what you need when you have some friends to feed. Step right up with what you got. Add your bones to the big soup pot." Said the soldier. "Delicious." "Is it ready?" asked the children. "Not quite yet," said the soldier. "It needs a few onions or potatoes." "My family has some onions," said the washwoman's son. "And I can get some potatoes," said the mason's daughter. "Stone soup is what you need when you have some friends to feed. Step right up with what you got. Add it all to the big soup pot." Each time the children asked if the soup was ready, the soldier would taste it and say, "Not quite yet. It will be even better with a few carrots. It will be even better with a few beans." Look at them. The smell of the soup spread through the whole village. Even the grown-ups wanted a taste. The soldier knew he couldn't hold them off any longer. He smacked his lips. Mmm. It's the best stone soup ever. Everybody, get your bowls and spoons. Oh, we made plenty, smiled the children, and the whole hungry village shared stone soup. Stone soup is what you need when you have some friends to feed. Step right up with what you got. Add your stones, salt and bones, onions, potatoes, ripe tomatoes, carrot, beans, turnip greens. Add it all to the big soup pot. I never thought stones would taste so good. The end. Oh, that was a fun story. We learned a new word, famine. That means there wasn't enough food. But we also learned something else, didn't we? I learned that that soup really probably was a vegetable soup. Because if you add stones to a pot of water, they sink right down to the bottom. Those stones just sat there at the bottom, and he tricked them into making vegetable soup. Oh, that's a wonderful lesson about sharing. That was a cool story. Now, my next story. Oh, let's see. I want to read this book. Uh-oh. Guess what, guys? I have a green envelope. That means something special. Let's see. Oh, Miss Tanya and Miss Vera. Oh, story time is so much fun, and it's about to get much better. We thought it would be great to let you know I was coming by sending you this letter. Someone special wants to say a social distance hello. Where to find this special someone is listed below. Oh, it's the children's room again. Oh my goodness. I must have a special guest. I need to look for my guest. Let me see. Let me look. I love guests. Oh, I love guests. Oh, they're not behind the board. This would be so perfect to be behind the board. And let's see. Oh, they're not under the table. Where in the... Oh, there's my special guest today. Mayor May is here. Oh, my goodness. What a surprise. This is going to be so exciting. Oh, my goodness. Did you guys see my special guest today? I'm going to let her tell you who she is and what she does in the community.
Thank you. My name is Mayor May, and I'm the mayor of our town, Kilmarnock, Virginia. And as mayor, I stay busy, but my main job is to make sure our council meetings run smoothly. But other things that I do is when a new store comes to town, I'm there to say, welcome to Kilmarnock. And then when people have special parties, they ask me to come, and I go there, and I have a great time. But the main thing I love doing is going to the park. And I love seeing everybody there at the park, and I talk to them now, social distance. But then you know what happens sometimes? Sometimes people leave trash there, or it blows in the park. So Mayor May goes around and picks up the trash. So it's always nice and pretty for you. So that's the main things I do for the town.
Oh my goodness, isn't that wonderful? Oh, we're so glad you keep the park so nice and clean and orderly, because Miss Tanya and Miss Shelley and Miss Vera, we go to the park and we have story time sometimes, and it's perfect. Oh, thank you so much. What a wonderful job you have. But you know what? We're reading stories about soup today. Do you like soup?
I love soup. My favorite is vegetables.
Oh, I like vegetables, but I don't like carrots that much. But I will eat them because they're good for you. But my favorite is chicken noodle soup and tomato soup. But I have a book today about Grandma Wolf, and She's making something in the book too. Can you help me with this book?
Sure can.
Okay. It's called What's the Time, Grandma Wolf? Oh, this book is written and illustrated by Ken Brown. What's the Time, Grandma Wolf? Whoa. There's a wolf in the woods, and everyone says she's big and she's bad. She's old and she's hairy. Best leave her alone. She's mean and she's scary. But we wanted to know, so we crept a bit closer. And Piglet, who's brave, shouted, "What's the time, Grandma Wolf?" And she opened her eyes. They were very, very big and yawned. Oh.
And it's time to get up.
Ooh. So we crept a bit closer, and Fawn, who's shy, whispered, "What's the time, Grandma Wolf?" And she pricked up her ears. They were very, very big, and said,
It's time I brushed my teeth.
"Ooh, look at those teeth." So we crept a bit closer, and Crow, who is noisy, squawked, "What's the time, Grandma Wolf?" And she took down a kettle. It was very, very big, and said,
It's time I scrubbed the stew pot.
So we crept a little closer, and Squirrel, who sassy, squeaked, "What's the time, Grandma Wolf?" And she fetched a sharp axe. It was very, very big, and said,
It's time to chop the wood.
So we crept a bit closer, and Badger, whose bowl, barked, "What's the time, Grandma Wolf?" And she picked up 2 pails. They were very, very big, and said,
It's time I fetched some water.
So we crept a bit closer. And Duckling, who's silly, quack, "What's the time, Grandma Wolf?" And she looked down her nose. It was very, very big, and said,
It's time to light the fire.
So we crept even closer. And Rabbit, who's reckless, giggled, "What's the time, Grandma Wolf?"
It's dinner time.
So we all settled down to vegetable stew. And old Grandma Wolf, what did she do? She read us our favorite story, the end. Oh my goodness! Oh man, May, thank you so much for helping me with that book. You know, but guys, I was just a little nervous with that book because they was getting a little close to Grandma Wolf, and I didn't know quite what she was going to do. But that was a fun story. Oh, what's the time, Grandma Wolf? Now, this is something I would like for us to do, May or May, if you would like to participate. I'm going to move my chair back, and I am going to get all my little stuff off the floor. And I am going to find my mask because I would like for you to help me with a song that's, a favorite song of mine. Let's see, can we bring this table over together?
Sure.
Okay. Thank you so much. And we're going to set the table like right here. And we're going to stand behind the table. And you know what? For this special song, we need to put on our aprons. So let's put on our aprons. Oh my goodness me. This is so funny. Look at my apron. This is so much fun. So we need to put on our apron. And we're going to play a song that is written by Chris Campbell. Chris Campbell is a wonderful musician, and he gave us permission to play his song. And we're going to play his song. I need to take the top off my pot, and let me get my item straight. We're going to make some pretend alphabet soup, okay? And if you're at home, I want you to help me with it, especially one particular part. So we're going to say stir it up, and I need you to stir it up for me, okay? So let's get started. Soup, good. Every day if I could.
Alphabet soup, healthy and high, coming and more.
Just in the pot.
Like asparagus, broccoli, and cauliflower.
A.
Asparagus, B. Broccoli, C. Cauliflower. Stir it up.
Okay, stir it up.
Good. I eat it every day if I could. Alphabet soup, healthy and high, coming and more. Good things to the pot like dumplings, eggplant, and French fries. D. Dumplings. E. Eggplant. F. French fries.
Stir it up. Alphabet soup, good. I eat it every day if I could.
Alphabet soup, healthy and high, coming and more. Good things to the pot like granola, hummus, and icing. G. Granola. H. Hummus. I. Icing. Stir it up. Alphabet soup.
Good.
I eat it every day if I could. Alphabet soup, healthy and high, coming and things to the pot like Jello, kiwi, and legumes.
J for Jello.
K, kiwi, L, legumes.
Stir it up. Alphabet soup, good.
I eat it every day if I could. Alphabet soup, healthy and high, coming and more.
Things to the pot.
Like mushrooms, nectarines, and oatmeal. M, mushrooms, and nectarines. O for oatmeal.
Stir it up.
Alphabet soup,
Good.
I eat it
Every day if I could.
alphabet soup, healthy and high, coming and more. Good things to the pot like peaches, quinoa, and rice. P, peaches, Q, quinoa, or rice.
Stir it up. Alphabet soup, good. I eat it every day if I could.
Alphabet soup, healthy and high, coming and more. Good things to the pot like spinach, turkey, and upside down cake. S, spinach, T, turkey, U, upside down cake.
Stir it up.
Alphabet soup, good. I eat it every day if I could. Alphabet
Alphabet soup,
healthy and high, coming and more.
good things to the pot.
Like vinegar, waffles, and extreme hot sauce. V, vinegar, W, waffles, X, extreme hot sauce.
Stir it up. Alphabet soup, good.
I eat it every day if I could. Alphabet soup, healthy and high, coming and more. Good things to the pot like yams and zittity-bop-bop-ziti.
Yeah.
Yams and seed for zittity-bop-ziti.
Stir it up.
Alphabet soup,
Good.
I eat it
Every day if I could.
alphabet soup song is complete. Come on, everybody.
Thank you. That was so delicious. Let me see what you have in your pot. Well, look what I have in my pot. I stirred it up and made some chicken noodle soup. Wasn't that fantastic? Oh, yay! That can add to your lunch today. How about that?
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. May, thank you so much for stopping by today. It was fabulous.
And I had a great time.
We glad you did. You know, reading is so important, and the skill we was talking about today was phonological awareness. So singing songs, playing games, and didn't we do that with our fun books and songs today?
And I love dancing.
Oh, good. Come back and see us again, okay?
Anytime.
Can you wave goodbye to everyone?
Hi, everyone. It's
Thank
good
you.
to be with you today.
Thank you so much. Take care.
Bye.
Read today. I'm going to just slide my little table over to the side today for right now. And my friends, oh my goodness, we had a great time today. Let's see. Oh, that was so much fun with our special guest. I want to tell you something before we part. I want to remind you to make sure that you get your activity bag, because we have a cool craft that you can make. If you look at Miss Vera's craft video, you can find out how to make this super cool craft. You color your soup can, and then you have some vegetables to put in it. And of course 4-H has done something fun with rice. You know, sometimes we throw rice in our soup or noodles, but this time you can play with some rice and have a cool craft, looking fine craft in here. So make sure you pick up one, do a drive-by or curbside pickup, and get your activity bag. If you would like to have any of our soup books that we read or we have on display, make sure you ask for those too. Oh, it's been so much fun today. I think I work up the appetite. I'm going to go and find my soup and heat it up for lunch. Until we see each other again, I want you to have a great day. Be kind and take care. Stay safe.